as a developer, you should know how you can manipulate your photos. So images are most important content in web development. Where to get the images of high resolution, how to edit them, how to redimension them. So these are all the things you should learn, that like changing the background color of the image, deleting or removing the background color. So these are the things as a web developer you should know. How you can compress the size of the image if you want to retouch the image, if you want to polish them, if you want the images to overlap each other, how you can do that. So these are all the things that you have to keep in mind. So there are multiple softwares for editing your image, like Canva, like Affinity, like Pixel Art. So these are the different tools that allows you to edit your image, to recreate your image. That will help you to create or recreate your image of your desired size. So different online tools are available. Then Sketch and Figma is the most widely used interface for designing, and it will allows the multiple developers to design their tools. So we will see that just in a minute. So if you have any question, let me know. So we have seen different kind of text editors. We have learned what is the basic languages that we need for writing our code now. And we have seen different types of web development, like front end and back end. Now, what we are going to see is the responsiveness. What is the responsiveness and why it is important in web development? What is meant by that? First, a non-responsive website example. So this is just a simple component that I'm going to show this. So let's suppose this is a brand website component. So to check the responsiveness of any website, first, what you have to do is to right click, and then at the end there is an option of inspect. So you have to click here on inspect. Then after clicking here, you have to go to this option. So here, you can click different devices view. If I click here, so you can see at this stage, the application is not responsive. The image is not loading. Then let's 75%. So now I think it is visible. So you can see that the image is not visible here. It is invisible. So if we go to let's suppose here, now image is completely gone. Now if we click this one, image is again not there. So this is what the responsiveness means, that your components should be clearly shown on the screen. So it is not responsive to any mobile width or mobile device layout. So this is well. But if we go to the desktop layout, now it is completely visible. So that is how you can check the responsiveness of any website. So let's click on a random website here. Which one? So here if we go there, so this is a website, a online learning platform. If we click here and go to this, so we can see that at some point it's also not providing. Now look, the images are clearly shown, but their dimensions are changed now. So this is a responsive website because all the images are shown. Look, this is a responsive website. The dimensions are changed, but the content is clearly shown. This is how a responsive website will look like. So, but at this point, it is not going to be visible clearly. So this is how you can check the responsiveness of any website. this kind of interface will be open in front of you. It will not open. So what you have to do, you can create a new file, open a folder. So what you will do, you will create a new folder and then open it from here. So I have already created. So I'm not going to create it again. Then you have to go on this extensions. You have to search for live server first. Live server. So this is the one, not this one. This is the live server. So I have already installed it, so I'm not going to install it. So you have to download and install this extension in your Visual Studio. Why we use this extension is to load our page on the Google Chrome browser. That's why we use this live server. Many are there, but you have to choose this highly rated live server. Then we come back to our this welcome page. Then after that, here this is the option whether you want to create a folder or a new file. So here you have to create a new file. Click on this new file button. We will give it a name index.html and we will hit enter. Now why I have created this index.html? Index.html is the most common way of creating the main file. You can give any name, but it is most commonly used. Then we will learn the tags one by one. The first one is the HTML tag. Because it is a scripting language, that's why we used to call every element a tag here. Okay. So first tag is the HTML tag. It is the opening and closing tag that is mandatory to be entered. This is called the opening tag, this one, and this is the closing tag. By slash and then hitting the HTML again, you have to close. But in VS Code, it is a facility that is provided by this code editor so that whenever you open a tag, it will automatically close that tag. So we have some open and close tag and we have some self-closing tags too. So we will see that later. So this is the HTML that you have to write before writing your first web page code. Then after HTML, you can see that whenever you write a name of any website there, at the very top, there will be shown the name of the website. So that is written in the header part. So in the header tag, you have to write that. So you don't need to write the header, you can only write the head tag here, just like this. And after in head tag, you have to give the title of your website. To give the title of your website, you can just write a title tag. And here I will give the name my first website. Then, now what will happen now? Let's see this. This is the go live option when you install your live server extension. This option is going to available here. You have to click here. Now you can see my first website is written here. Can you see this? So this the title of your website, whenever you click on any website there, the title is appeared here on the title bar. So this is the first thing that you have to do in the head tag. In the title tag, after entering in your head tag, you have to give the title of your website. So this is the first tag. Now, the second is the body tag, where you are going to write your content. Anything which you are going to write, whether it is the name of your website, the other content, you are going to write in the body like this. Let's here write, this is my first web page. Okay, we're not creating a web page, it's a website, it's a website. You have to disclose your server again and restart your server from here. And this is my first website will be appeared here. So before starting there, I have already installed the settings of autosave. You have to save your content. Just like if I enter something else here, like some little text here. So you have to press Control S. By pressing the Control NS, your text will be saved and it will be loaded on the Chrome itself like this. So this is the basic tag of your HTML. Now let me show you a trick. You don't need to write this code by yourself. If you are using the Visual Studio Code instead of any other editor, you have to press Shift and then the explanation. Like on the keyboard, there will be below the function keys, there is a keypad like 1, 2, 3, 4 is written, and with one there is the option of explanation. Exclamation mark will be there. You have to press that Shift and 1. This mark will be appear. Then here you can click also there. So it will write the basic head and the body tag itself. You don't need to write by yourself. Then here instead of this document, you can just remove this and you can give your name of any website that you want to give, like my website. Give this. So here then you can start writing your code. Now we have multiple tags. So we will learn each and every tag one by one. So learn some theory first. So we had learned about the HTML is the hypertext markup language. It is used to structure the content. So there are multiple tags that we are going to see in the HTML, the image tag, how you can insert a video, how you can insert an image in your website, how you can give multiple headings. Then you can see that if you click on a certain area or a link, your website will redirect you to another link. Then how you can write a paragraph in your website. These are the main tags that we are going to study in HTML. Okay. So be regular. If you want to become a good web developer, I assure you with this lecture, you can gain a good knowledge. So the first tag which we are going to study is the paragraph tag. So what is a paragraph tag? Paragraph tag is used to write a paragraph. This is the opening tag, as I told you, this one. This is the closing tag. The opening and the closing tag is same as the opening tag. But here you have to give a slash. But in VS Code, it will automatically close the tab. If not, then you have to write this closing tag. Then in between this closing and opening tag, you will write your content. Here, it can be an image, it can be anything. Clear? Any questions? Okay, now let's see this. Let's practice a bit more about this paragraph tag. So let's write a paragraph. So let's suppose you don't know what to write. If you want to just test your skills, if you just want to learn different tag, so you can create your dummy content. VS Code also gives us the facility of creating the dummy content. You have to write lorem, LOREM. Then let's suppose I want 30 words or 40 words. So you write 30 here and then press enter. a dummy text will appear here just for your practice. So let's remove this for now. So for paragraph tag, I will write the opening tag, then it will close itself. So I will write Lorem 30. So let's see our first paragraph. You can see it is appeared here. Let's write another paragraph. You can uh, create many paragraphs of your choice like this. Now this time with 50 words. See, this is how you can create or write different things in paragraph. So this is our paragraph. Control S. Don't forget to press Control S before loading it to the server. Without that, you will unable to see any change in your website. So if you have any question, let me know, please. For creating a list, we have two kinds of them. First is if you want to create a list with numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 in a ordered way, then that list is called a ordered list. And if you just randomly want to arrange them, means without words, only with bullets, then you can use the unordered list. So we will see them one by one. For creating an unordered list, for unordered, you use UL. So UL tag is used to create an unordered list like this. Then here you have to create multiple items like item 1, item 2, item 3. For that, we use LI. So LI tag is always written inside the UL tag. Don't forget it. For creating an unordered list, first you have to create the UL tag and then you have to write the LI tag like this. Now let's write the uh, different names of fruits here. First one is the apple, then orange, then again one more, and you can write multiple items here according to your need or choice. So there is no restriction that it is very easy to use. So don't worry if you don't put a semicolon here and there might be error. So that's why I mostly prefer web development because it is very error-free kind of coding and we don't need uh, we don't need multiple errors here. There can be errors if you write a wrong tag. For example, if you forget to close any tag, something like that can be happen here. And then you can also write. Let's see this. See, this is a list created here. So if we want to create a list, then we are going to use this UL and then L. Now let's create a ordered list. So after this UL, we will create another tag. For creating an order list, you will use OL. Now you can see that in options, we have the OL tag option and then closing bracket. Then again for creating different items of the list, we use the tag li tag. Now I will tell you a short trick. If you want to create 4 list items, then press li staring. I want to create 3. It's 3 and then li. So 3 li's will uh, be written here instead of manually writing each and every li tag. You can just do this. So first one, let's what we will write here. Let's name some computer components, RAM, then ROM, then CPU, and control S. You have to press, and after that, you will go there. So you can see that order list is also created here. So what we have learned today, we have learned a paragraph tag. We have learned how we can create an unordered list. We have uh, learned how we can create a ordered list. Then we have seen what is HTML and how we can use in our start our web development journey. So is it clear? So you what you have to do, this is a short assignment for you. You have to practice all these tags. Okay. First you have to download the Visual Studio Code, and then you will have to, it is very easy. Anyone can learn web development. It is not like the that hard programming. So you have just to do what you have to do. So I'm giving a very short assignment to you in the next lecture. When it is assigned, I think after a week. So you have to create 3 paragraphs and insert text there. Then you have to create one unordered list and one order list, and I will check in the next class. Clear? Did you get that? And you will share your screens and show me your code. Here, this, click here, then right here live server. This one. Download this one from Red Wicket Day. Download this one. There are multiples there, but download this one live server. After downloading it, make sure your firewall is not blocking you. Provide that access from your firewall. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay. And then you are going to write your first code. By clicking here, you will go back, close this interface, create a new file. How to create a new file? Create here, click here, and index.html. So let me tell you another thing. Before writing, let me show you one more thing. Use your desktop here. Click on right click, then click here on new. Click here a folder called, you can give any name HTML, press enter. And if your Visual Studio code is properly installed, then open with code, just like this. Then this interface will be appear in front of you. After that, click here on yes, I trust the author, and this interface will be open. After that, click here on the new file, give a name, index. Make sure that the extension you are using is the HTML. Press enter and shift 1. This will appear. Click here. The body, the basic body of the HTML will be already written. Rename it and start writing your text here. Clear? And you also have to press Ctrl S even after writing a new tag. For example, if I write this, and we write just a small text here, then you have to press Ctrl S. After clicking here, again, if you write even a plus there, even a dot there, you have to press Ctrl S. Don't forget, in the next lecture, I will tell you how to auto save your code instead of pressing the Ctrl S all the time. Okay, that was all about today's lecture. From the next classes, what we will do in the first lecture, we will try to cover the theoretical part, and in this next session, we will learn the fundamentals of web development. Okay.